day 5, last day, tier packing. Hi, honey. He's crying.
I don't want to go back to work.
Nobody wants to go back to work.
I don't want to go home.
We don't want it. We just want to be on vacay forever. So we've had, I haven't been carrying the camera around. So yesterday we went diving, which was great. Came back, had a big lunch just at the buffet, and then we took Chris over to Señor Frogs in Cozumel and had gigantic margaritas and stood on our chairs and danced the YMCA, and Rodney and Chris did a conga line for free shooters. And then we came back to the ship, honey. What did we do yesterday? We just hung around. We came back to the ship. We had a quick nap, and then we went for dinner with Mom and John. And then we kind of came to bed early. We were tired. We always get tired when we're diving. It's compressed air or something. It makes us sleepy. This morning we slept until about 7:30. We got up and had some breakfast. Went and played trivia with Mom and John. We won. Woo woo. We won a terrific prize. Just amazing. A ballpoint pen. So that was totally worth it.
Highlight of my cruise.
It was the highlight of Rodney's cruise, right, honey?
Yep. This is the best.
Ever.
I cried. I mean, just a little.
Good one, baby. And then we went to the ice skating show just now. We just got back from the ice skating show, and they had this terrific violinist from Hungary. Her name was Catherine or Carolina or something. But she was really good, and then they had ice skating, and they had a little show that was all thematic. And
that girl could fiddle.
That girl could fiddle. It was really good. It was really fun. Now we're just packing our stuff, and then we're going to meet Mom and John for trivia at 3 o'clock. Trivia and cocktails. The more cocktails, the better you do at trivia. There's a 1-to-1 correlation there. And then we'll probably have another cocktail, because Rodney Rodney bought a 10-drink package. So on like the 3rd or 4th, starting on the 3rd or 4th day of the cruise, they start selling these drink cards, where for $85 plus tax.
Plus tax, it's plus tip.
Plus tip, plus 18% gratuity. 85 plus 18%, it came to like $100. You get a 10-drink punch card. So Rodney ended up buying that, and the first drink that he got on that, the guy didn't charge him for it, so he got a free drink there. Then last night at dinner, we had a bottle of wine left over from a previous night, and it's just only had maybe just a little bit, maybe 1 glass worth of wine. Well, the cruise ship accidentally lost it, so they gave us another bottle of wine for free. So it was good. So we got good free drinking last night, and then Rodney hadn't used his card until today, so we've had a couple cocktails. I've had 4 cocktails so far. It's only 2 o'clock. Rodney's had 3, right, honey? Mom and John have had 1 each. So we're gonna have cocktails with Mom and John, with trivia, and then eventually we'll go to dinner. I'll probably have some wine. Remember, I have the all-inclusive drink package. It's not my fault. And then probably after dinner, Grease is tonight. 2 shows, one at 5:30 and one I think at 8:30. I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. So if we make it, I have a feeling we won't make it to that though, because once we eat dinner, we're like, oh, I'm so full, I just want to go lie down and groan.
And I promised him I'd eat 2 desserts tonight.
Oh yeah. Rodney feels beholden to the waiter because he promised the waiter he had 2 desserts. Oh my Lord.
It's like he gets commission.
They really want a good rating, which they have, even without the free food, or the extra food, they've definitely earned, because they're very, very solicitous of our happiness. So yeah, it's been a really good cruise. We've hardly seen Chris today. We called him at 7:30 and he was grouchy. We called him again at 10 and he was grouchy again. He stayed out till what time last night?
3:30?
3:30. So he's getting the most he can get for the drink package. 2 days ago, he had 20 drinks in 1 day. So he'll probably be unwelcome on Royal Caribbean cruises from now. They're like, no thanks, we lose money on you. Oh, I forgot to say, Rodney and I both got a $5 casino credit put onto our cards. So we went and gambled our free $5 away. Actually, I made 2 cents on my $5, on my non-$5 investment. So that was pretty good. I was up $2.67. Then I carelessly gambled it away. So you know how it goes. I was drinking.
Mortgage this month.
Rodney thinks we won't be able to pay the mortgage because I lost $2.67. Oh, tear. All right. Anything else, honey?
You missed a great cruise. She hasn't been carrying the camera around. I'm sorry.
My bad. I do find that as cruises go on, I tend to leave the camera in the room as the days go by, which is not good. But overall, we've got a great cruise, a really, really good cruise director whose name is Mark C.
Mark, where's
We don't know what his last name is.
We do know. We just don't know that we know. We have a document with the officers somewhere.
We have somewhere a document with the officers. But anyways, Mark with a C, and he always signs off his overhead announcements with, and even when he's on stage giving announcements, he signs off with bing bong. I guess it's his trademark. He's headed to either the Harmony or the Symphony next.
I think he's going to the Symphony.
We're not sure. Anyway, he's leaving the ship and going somewhere else. So really, really good cruise director staff, very fun, lots of live music, which we love. All in all, a really good, great cruise. And it feels like it was longer than 5 days.
I wish it was longer than 5 days.
Yeah, it'd be good to have one more stop tomorrow and then one more sea day would be good. But, so it goes. All right, signing off. Toodly doodly. How's it going?
Good.
How are you feeling?
Good.
Are you wasted?
No.
Greetings from the champagne bar. We played trivia. We won, then we lost. Then went back to the room, packed our stuff. Now we're back at the Martini bar where I'm about to get myself a martini. It's actually the champagne bar, but close enough. And then we're headed for dinner. I'll probably walk into dinner with a drink in my hand. How many cocktails have I had today?
A lot.
Maybe 5 or 6.
For you, particularly.
A lot. It's all good. Here's the scene that we're looking at here. There's the Martini bar. There's all the people. Everyone's here for pre-dinner drinks.
Champagne bar.
Champagne bar.
Wrong ship.
In the Liberty, it's called the Martini bar. On this Indepence of the Seas, it's called the Champagne bar. But
Because it hasn't gone through its refurb yet. It's dry dock.
this ship is going to refurb dry dock when? Soon. And this Martini bar this Champagne bar will turn into a Martini bar, and they're going to get rid of that dreadful goth nightclub.
Which, oddly enough, Chris has spent a lot of time.
Chris has spent a lot of time, and they're having a good time there, so it's all good. We'll see how it goes. Waiting for a waiter to come bring me a martini. Here's my husband, otherwise known as Wasted. You can't even cope. What are we doing immediately after dinner, honey?
There's trivia, and then there is a show, Grease, and then there's karaoke.
And but I didn't say what's going on in the ship. I said, what are we doing?
We're flexible.
We're going back to the room because my husband's wasted. Ooh! Hola! Opa! Thank you. Look at that beautiful drink. French martini. Beautiful. Pineapple juice, raspberry, and vodka. Really, it's a trifecta of yummy.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Right before we go eat 18,000 calories at dinner. Because the waiter is going to bring us a ton of food. Right, honey?
Don't order anything. That way you have room for all the extras you bring.
If you don't order anything, he'll still bring 18 plates. Thank you so much. Whoa! You're just smiling. It's all good. All right. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. John, give us a wave. Mom, give us a wave. Christopher, wave. Good one.
Hi.
No.
Christopher, how many cocktails have you had today?
Between 3 and 5.
How many real cocktails did you have today?
Maybe plus 10.
How many?
I'm not certain. 15. I started it like as soon as I got out of bed and you woke me up. But I had my first
Mimosa.
mimosa.
That's a good way to start the day.
It was a great way to start the day. So I started with a Bloody Mary,
It's healthful.
and then I moved to mimosa, which turns out only has this much orange juice. So I had 4 because I was trying to get my fruit for the day.
Right. Vitamin C is very important.
Vitamin C is very important. And then I have like probably 6, 7 whiskeys on the rocks, and they were all delicious.
Are you trying different whiskeys or
I am trying different whiskeys because they're free.
what's your favorite kind? They're not free, but okay.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. What's your favorite kind?
My favorite kind is Whistlepig still, but Monkey Shoulder is a Scotch that I tried, which is very good. So Monkey Shoulder, keep that in mind.
All right.
But aside from that, I've had the cocktail today. Did you have the cocktail
Nope.
today?
What is
Okay.
it?
No.
It is something sling.
Singapore sling.
No, it's not that. It's something else.
What have you been doing today besides drinking?
Sitting in the hot tub.
Stewing in
Stewing.
your own filth.
Stewing
I've
in
been
your
stewing.
in your filth and other people's filth.
How many people were in the hot tub for far too long considering they were drinking alcohol?
And how many people think peed?
Well, my friends were doing Power Hour,
What's that?
which is where you drink 1 beer, 1 mimosa, and 1 shot per hour.
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, really, only 3 drinks an hour?
I'll come to you, please.
So I had a pretty good combination going on. I had a whiskey that I had in a plastic cup sitting inside of some kind of margarita.
Are you having
no
any
Martini,
rolls?
thank you.
It might be a
yes.
good idea.
A cheese roll?
You should probably have some carbohydrates.
Oh, really?
So-
Maybe I want one.
So I had my whiskey
I'm
sitting
sorry.
inside my margarita, and in this
I'm
hand I
just
had
a
a pina
plain
colada.
bitch.
So it was pretty awesome. I have been voted by my people
Your people?
the #1 most outgoing guy on the ship.
Of course you are.
And I told them that before this trip, I was the most introverted person that I knew. That I was the type of person who would sit at the bar next to some stranger and I wouldn't talk to him, and I'd be like, I should
Hola.
talk to this person.
Oppa! Oppa! Come on!
Thank you.
Woo! Oppa!
Just the appreciation. Where's Opa?
It's Greek for like ole or like
I don't know. Christopher,
Just Google what?
what did you eat for dinner? Start from the very beginning. Your appetizer.
What did I have for an appetizer?
that's like 5 appetizers.
So,
Staff and something else.
I have the drink package, so excuse me if I don't remember what I had for dinner.
You're still at dinner.
Yes, that is true. I had, what did I have?
Did some sort of chicken, smoked chicken.
Smoked chicken, some kind of salad with carrots and
You
some
had
kind of good
soup?
dressing.
You had a soup
Oh,
with
the
shrimp
lobster bisque soup, which was delicious.
and scallops.
And I also had scallops and escargot,
Oh, and escargot. That's 4
which I've
appetizers.
had every time that I've gotten here. The scallops were kind of small, but they were delicious.
All right,
And
that
they
was
were-
4 appetizers.
So I had 4 appetizers, and for dinner I had the duck, which was phenomenal. There were vegetables served with that. I did not eat them. And I also had, what was that meat? Beef tenderloin,
Beef tenderloin.
which
And
was
duck.
awesome. I'm considering getting an order of that to go back to my room. I don't know if that's a thing that we can do, but I'm gonna ask. What was the other thing that I had?
I feel like you had 3
I did. What was the third thing? Oh, some kind of vegetarian dish.
Oh, yeah. We haven't ascertained what that was.
Which I'm considering my vegetable since I left out the asparagus and mashed potatoes. And then for dessert, I'm having this, which is a souffle, chocolate souffle.
Plus you had the lemon.
Allie ate most of my lemon meringue
So
pie.
not true. So not true.
She did. She did.
It
And
is
then a
actually
chocolate
true.
something.
And then I had sugar-free
Don't judge.
chocolate something rather.
And the ice cream.
So yeah,
Let
absolutely. So they left out the sugar, so I'm not gonna eat it. So it's all Edith now.
It's not very sweet. It's like pudding. Of course you had homemade ice cream.
It's pudding with the texture of jello. Look at it
Not
dance.
very good. But be sure and eat that.
I am gonna eat this and this.
And he had ice cream.
Which is delicious.
Pecan ice cream.
You're such a camera hog.
It's all good. And plus, Edith and John are coming to Puerto Rico with us.
How many glasses of wine have you had with dinner?
I don't want to talk about
Hey,
it.
and cafe mocha. So can you look in that glass? It looks good, right?
Chris and I are dinner buddies.
We have gone over 20 cruises, and we have never had a drink in our life.
What is wrong with you? This is Christopher's
But you've had fun though.
Not as much fun as you.
What did you what did you think that you would expect?
What did you think you would expect?
What was your before you got here? What did you think that was going to happen?
Well, I didn't really expect the cruise to be like a city on a boat, which it is.
Okay.
So it has far surpassed my. It's probably going to be like a Days Inn or something.
Yeah.
On the water, and it'll probably get boring. I knew there was a pool and a hot tub. I didn't know there were 8 hot tubs and 6 pools and 47 bars.
Right.
So
Would you recommend cruising to your friends?
yes,
And that is because
it's because it is the greatest ever. And I've actually called them and I've talked to a few of them and I told them, hey, what are you guys doing next?
you called your friends.
Yeah, in Mexico.
So Christopher has called all his friends. We knocked on Christopher's door today, and he was talking to his brother. We are nowhere near shore, and Chris was talking on the phone using
It's like 25 cents a minute, I think.
He's hoping it's not very much.
I got a text message for that. So I called everybody and I told them that we need to go on a cruise.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to calculate how I can do that quickly, being excessively Edith.
Are you flirting?
I don't know, Edith. On a scale of 1 to John.
John being a perfect 10.
but no.
Not that much.
It was worth a shot. I was talking to this 20-year-old girl earlier whose grandma I found out was single. So she thought that I was hitting on her granddaughter. I was not.
You were actually hitting on Grandma.
I said, hey, how you doing? And she was not doing that well at gambling, so I tried to give her a shoulder to cry on.
Oh my God.
It didn't work, but I might see her later tonight, so who knows? Who knows?
Christopher's going to hell. He is going directly to hell. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
You had to forget how much you collected.
Good times. Good. Rodney, as the father, Rodney is horrified.
Could she be your grandma? Probably. Oh, who am I to judge?
Oh. Christopher keeps us in stitches, if anything else. Oh my word.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Good morning. Day 6. Last
good.
day. Ronnie's so
It's not
sad.
even the last day, it's get out.
Get out. So we've gotten up, we've had some breakfast, and it's about 10 after 8, quarter after 8. We'll be leaving the room at about 8:30.
I'm not leaving.
Roddy's gonna hide behind the curtains. So overall, it was a great cruise. We had a good time together with Mom and John and Christopher. Christopher had a really good time. But 5-day cruise is pretty good. It's not a 7-day cruise, but it's not a 3-day cruise either. So I'm well satisfied. So till next time, toodly doodly.